Hey, what's up everyone? I'm your host Mariah Darshà, and thanks for coming back to MariahDarshà.com. In this video, we're featuring my very good friend, Rachel Lee. How are you?
I'm doing super. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming. I know that you just came back from Israel, so I know you've been super busy, but you're back in LA.
Yeah, no time to rest, just back at it. And I'm happy to be back in LA. There's like a magic in the air in LA.
Yeah, I know. We have like that natural energy, but it's like as soon as you come back, we always have to be on the move. So for sure. But okay, let me go ahead and introduce you. Rachel, you guys, is amazing. She is an entrepreneur. You are an author. You are an inspirational speaker as well as a public speaker. And you are a jack of all trades.
Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I feel like when you're an entrepreneur, you have to know the sales, the marketing, your actual skill that you do your PR, do your admin. But then you really want to like, what are you really, really known for? So lately it's been a lot of public speaking and putting together workshops, doing motivational talks, but also talks about internet marketing.
Yes, and speak about, or to go into internet marketing, that's actually where your expertise lies. You do a lot with like online digital marketing and ads and things along those lines to kind of enhance your platforms.
Yeah, and a lot of the digital marketers, they'll teach about digital marketing, and then a lot of the public speakers will public speak about public speaking. I try to flip-flop it and do my public speaking about digital marketing, and then have my digital marketing programs about public speaking.
Yes, yes. I mean, that's a twist though, because it kind of makes you unique in your own business, and then you're also able to provide both resources from the different aspects of the business. One thing that I came across, and it's something that I loved, was that you were extremely active in something that's called Sue Talks. And for some people who aren't aware of what Sue Talks is, it's very similar to TED Talks. However, it provides a platform for women in the business. So how was your experience working with them? I know it was super exciting.
It was really exciting. My friend Erica De La Cruz, who is going to be on your show too, she gave me the referral. She said to some of the girls we have a co-authored book called Passionistas, and she said, hey girls, apply to speak. So I think like 200 women applied to speak, and for some reason I kind of had a feeling I would get it because I was going to share more of a personal story. I was like, if I share this really personal story about getting in trouble when I was younger, going in and out of jail, they're gonna have to pick me, and they did. So, but then I was like, now I have to deliver. Now I really have to share that story that I promised I would share in front of everyone in the audience, everyone also going to be watching the video for years to come.
And you know, and speaking in front of an audience can sometimes be a little bit intimidating. So how did you even build up the courage to talk about your past and be able to present yourself like you originally applied to do?
Well, I had to keep remembering that there's people out there that needed to hear my story. Same with anyone else. If you have a story, maybe not everyone's gonna like it. Of course, I get those mean comments like, oh, you're just trying to get success now, when really, like, you know, you sinned or whatever. And you have to remember that there's people that really want to hear it. And I was up first. They said, Rachel, you're going to do your talk first. Oh, gosh. So I just take a breath and imagine everyone in their underwear.
Okay, awesome. So Sue Talks was amazing. I personally have, you know, watched some of their videos, and they were just so inspiring because you do see a lot of women get up there and share their stories, and it's hard sometimes.
You're next.
Let's see.
I'll put it on.
Well, yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. So I want to actually get into some of the services that you offer. As you mentioned before, you're really big in public speaking, and sometimes it's hard to even book these speaking gigs. So how did you transition to being a public speaker yourself to now providing that information for your clients?
Well, I guess I've been doing public speaking for a few years, and it didn't start off motivational stuff. It was always technical stuff, teaching people about social media and internet marketing. And I started teaching a class at my university after I graduated, but it was time to come to LA. And I like to help speakers, authors, and coaches with their speaking and their authoring and their coaching. So the more I learn about writing books and getting speaking gigs and becoming a stronger coach, the more I can help other people do that and give them my tips for how they can book a lot of speaking gigs, get their books out there, and get coaching clients.
Okay, awesome. And then with that, this was a gradual thing that happened with you building your clients and now turning it into a business to once again provide them with the resources to kind of do what you were doing originally.
I think it always is. You know, there's never the finish line. Like you have to have a finish line of certain tasks. Okay, I did this, but then it's always like, what's next? So Sue Talk, okay, what's next? next goal is TED, or like this interview, okay, what's next? Got this number of clients or this level of income, what's next?
With your speaking gigs that you planned on fulfilling in your calendar, how often do they come? Like, how often are you booking these speaking gigs to kind of, you know, help you with your business?
So what I teach in my programs, and I have a free video series for you guys later, what I teach in it is to get invited to have these speaking gigs. In order for Erica to invite me to be on Stu Talks, or other people to invite me to come to their conferences or speak at their networking events, I had to like still have some proof that I did it. So what I really try to teach people to do, in addition to getting invited, is to creating your own event, your own stage, your own platform. When you go to a networking event, you're on equal playing field with everyone. Everyone gets to pass out their card, everyone gets to talk for 30 seconds, but when you put together the event, you're the leader, you're the star, you could have an hour up there, 2 hours up there, you have the authority and credibility that you brought everyone together. And that also really helps you to get more clients from events.
Okay, so with that being said, say that a person has not as much as a following, however they work with you and they watch your video series, how do they develop the crowd to come in and participate and to join their event that they're putting on?
My first suggestion would be to collaborate with someone, and I love collaborating. Now that it's the new year, I'm going to put together an event for my book and get different people in the industry to come speak at it, so then they'll announce it to their audience. I'll use different online marketing techniques to get new people to come, warm up, engage with my list, my social media followers, my email list. And even if you get 10 people at your event, 20 people at your event,
something's better than
nothing. You take video, you take photo, and leverage it for the next events.
Yes. Oh, so awesome, because I feel like being able to do that also helps you articulate your business to the best of its ability. Being able to get your point across when you're pitching your business, or having those public speaking skills is something that's very vital in this industry. So what are some of the suggestions, or maybe some tips and tricks on you can give someone who is trying to, maybe they're a little bit stage fright, but they have so much information that they want to share to get their business to the next level?
I think it's super rewarding to know that you got a client or an opportunity because of a speaking gig, and as opposed to going in to get coffee with someone. You have to drive there, get the coffee. They may or may not do business with you, but when you're speaking in front of people, you have a higher chance of converting those people into clients. So if you're just getting into it, I do suggest going to the networking events. Look up BNI or chamber events, or go to meetup.com and go to events and do your 30-second pitch. Just have practice. Go to Toastmasters. Toastmasters is really good nonprofit organization that helps you become a better speaker. And just practice till you have the confidence to collaborate with someone or have your own event. And then keep doing that over and over and over again, then you get invited.
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree with you more. And I know that you touched on just being able to build up that confidence to host your own event and to be able to be a public speaker amongst so many people. So I kind of want to get into personal development, which you talk a lot in your new book. This is something that you guys definitely should check out. It's called Transform Your Reality. Now, I just want to get a little bit of background on what kind of inspired you to create this book, and also some of the personal development challenges that you faced during this process.
I think I've been submersed in personal development for a few years now, and I would write lots of blog posts, have lots of live streams, YouTube videos, but I thought I want like one place to put everything I know right now, all the most important things together, and then a year later I'll know more. Each year I'll keep developing. I can have more and more books. I think what holds people back from writing a book is, I'm not ready, it's not going to be ready. I say just do it, and then you can have volume 2 later. This is what I did to write a book, and I teach my clients this too, is I wanted an online course too. So I recorded it like this with a camera, the different segments, and then I transcribed it and worked with my copywriter to have it the written format.
Yes.
And then you take your book, and then you have your audio book, your video book. There's so much that you can do once you have your book.
This is Transform Your Reality. So I feel like that's something that is like a day in the life of whoever you are, and just experience some of the challenges and some of the things that you face, and you're able to transform your reality into something that you could never imagine. So what are some of the things that you kind of face doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I just can't believe how many people hate their lives, and I can believe it, I see it, but when I see it, it makes me so sad. So I think what really prompted me too was when in my past, and I share in the Sue Talk, when I was getting into trouble, I knew I had to make a complete 360 in my life, change everything. So I moved, I did certain things, changed certain things, and then even 5 years later, my life was going great, but I was ready for the next complete transformation, like a Pokemon, evolving, ready for the next one. And then I did it again. And then I think every so often you keep making these transformations, especially as we just grow in human life, especially as women. There's so many changes that go on in our lives, from being in high school to college to dating to whatever you want to do in your life, in your career. A lot of the things in here is about your environment and your health and what you do and what things you absorb in your mind, who you hang out with, what books you read, what events you go to. And really, once you read it, it's like really simple things that are like kind of obvious. It's just having the strength to say, okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, but sometimes the things that are the most obvious are the things that are also the most challenging.
Yes.
You know, so we may think that it's an easy transformation for us to make. However, there's maybe glitches in our step. You know, so I definitely understand, and I love the fact that you were able to provide this, because now people who are watching are able to now experience the transformation if they read your book. Yes, awesome. So I want to, last but not least, go into your video series. I know that that's something else that you have to offer everyone. It's a video series just basically allowing you to book gigs per month. And so just share a little bit about that.
Yeah, everyone kept asking me, Facebook messaging me, how are you getting these gigs? How are you doing the speaking gigs? How are you getting people to show up? And I said, okay, I'll just, instead of like typing back to everyone, I'll just film a 4-part video series about different ways, like I was talking about before, to book gigs, collaborate with others, get people to show up, and how to do your talk in a way that will help you to get clients or get them to sign up for whatever you're offering.
Yes, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I just want to first say just thank you so much. You were able to just present so much information that can kind of help other people enhance and grow in their fields of public speaking. And as I said, just being able to do that really helps you with your business, because some of us really get that stage fright and that camera fright, and we don't know how to also transform our jobs into, transform our dreams into income.
And I think it's really worth it, even if you're scared. If you're scared, that means do it. And with public speaking, not only do you get paying clients and more speaking opportunities, but you get press opportunities. People ask you to be on their shows, on their podcasts, to come to their networking events. There's so many benefits from getting up in front of the room.
Yes, absolutely. So last but not least, where can we find you at? If someone even wants to check out the book, check out your videos, where can we find you at?
You can get the book. I actually have it for free. You just pay shipping. It's transformyourrealitybook.com, and it'll ship straight to you. For the speaking course, the free speaking series, you can go to bookedsolidspeakers.com/free and start watching the videos. Social media, rachelslee.com, Facebook, Rachel S. Lee, Instagram, rachelslee.com.
Thank you so much once again for coming to the website and watching this video. For more empowerment and women entrepreneur videos, you just go to MariahDarshà.com and you'll find all of them at the site. See you later.